Today I'm back to do another video on my 1975 Volkswagen Brasilia. Last time I did some basic mechanical work just getting it started, and today I'm going to try to actually take it for a little drive. I said before too I'd try to do a better job taking some interior and exterior videos, so there will be some walkarounds and a little panning like this shot right here. This Brasilia has the same 1600cc engine as a lot of the Beetles, Karmann Ghia's buses of that era, so not too complicated, and I won't go into it here. I had it on the trickle charger just to get it started after sitting for a few weeks, and I didn't get video for it, but I worked on some exterior and interior trim pieces just while that battery was getting charged up. Here we go, first attempt. You can place your bets now how many times you think it'll take to get started. You can see first and second attempt are both fails. I'm not too worried, to be honest, after what I went through last time. So just having a little patience, cutting out, kind of letting it sit in between, but getting some fuel and some oil running. And then here we go, attempt number 3, also no go. Some signs of life on the 4th take. And then finally on attempt number 5, we start up and actually sounded pretty good. So I back it out and it dies once I get out of the garage. Again, not too worried, been through that before. And then I just go around back. You'll see me do this a couple times, checking for leaks, checking for smells, just making sure nothing unusual happening. And I'm feeling pretty good too after coming back to the oil drain cap after a couple weeks. It's still completely dry, looking fresh. There is some residual fluid. The transmission has a leak. But again, from the actual motor oil, everything is looking pretty good. So we are in the car now. I'm going to try to take us around the block for what will really be the first drive on the road since I brought this thing home. You'll see some stalls and starts. That's still okay. See if you can also catch all 3 times the camera drops. I may have to catch it. Did not plan ahead on that one, but I'll just let the video play here for the first little cruise around the block. And the engine stalls here one more time coming into the driveway. I had my hands pretty full with the camera falling and trying to listen and look and feel new things. You can see my tongue was sticking out in concentration, kind of like the Michael Jordan reaction. But felt really, really good right now bringing this thing home on its own power. I turn the car off and then I walk around back again, checking for smells, fluids, anything unusual. But again, things are looking pretty good. So I'm going to set the camera up on the outside. I didn't want to bring the camera with me again, So seeing if I can do a drive, just focus on driving and keep the car stalling as I go around the block. I'll let this video play out too, but really this is the best I could have asked for. You can see me going from reverse to first here without stalling, and then maybe you noticed before I was getting up into second gear a little bit. There's a couple cuts here, but I went kind of around the block, back and forth, a little loop, and then coming back in, and it was just great. It was really good to just get this car on the road and driving up and down the street for really the first time since I've had it. This is a good time to point out too, maybe you noticed there are some issues with the exterior lighting, so the brake lights and the running lights, not everything is working properly. Just another reason too, I feel safe just testing out my little cul-de-sac and up and down the small street here, but won't go anywhere beyond that until I have those issues fixed. And as a little bonus, the car idles really smoothly. So pulling in, which is my favorite shot of this video, I let the car sit for about a minute and it idled completely smoothly without dying. I was just really, really happy to see that. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. And that'll be it for the little turtle today. So happy with how things went. I really didn't expect to be able to drive it or get it around the block the way I did, but just really happy. Right now it seems like the only time I'm making these videos and doing work on the car is when I have an extra day, maybe like a holiday weekend, but after today I'm feeling, pretty optimistic about the future, so hopefully I can get a little bit more work on it, and if I can, try to record some stuff along the way too. But that'll be it for now.